I can show you the loot. I can show you where enemies are. Anyways, welcome to a series in which I give very not serious buffs to the perks in Decaying Winter. Ready? Let's go! I always felt like the Prophet could use a little bit of offensive capabilities. Not that they should have them because they're a looting class, perk, whatever you want to call them. So let's give them the ability to EMP an area of their choice, stunning and dealing a small amount of damage in a cone in front of them. How far will it go, you may ask? Well, till it hits one of the 3 massive walls that make the game area. Very balanced indeed. Also, the stun lasts 10 seconds, so go in there for your swords, spears, guns, or fists, to finish off enemies either physically, emotionally, or spiritually. This can then be combined with a Lazarus to permanently disable any scav besides those in fort, as well as shadows or demons or whatever you want to call them. They're just things that want to kill you. It's combo time. If an executioner and prophet are near each other, the prophet's scan reveals the enemy type. For example, if it's a sledge scav, it'll tell you specifically that it's a sledge scav, the specific number of health it has, IP address, and their position like the prophet's regular scan. So it's the best of both worlds, or of both perks. You get what I'm saying. The prophet, like many other perks before them, has decided that they don't want their personal bubble to be broken anymore. That's a no-no. You gotta keep that space sacred. So they've crafted a drone that they can pilot with their scanner. The drone can loot up to 2 items that are in the scratch that. The drone can open lockers, crates, and even recycle items for you. It's basically just you, but it's controlled by you. Also, if it's equipped with a gun, it can shoot at any unsuspecting scavs. The drone has 100 health and can be comboed with the Zealot's turret for increased health and increased firepower. However, the downside is that your character enters a sitting stance, and in that stance you'll take 1000% more damage while piloting the drone, so make sure to sit straight and keep your face out of the screen while you're piloting it, so you're at least semi-aware of your surroundings. And you lose access to the faster and more mobile hand scanner. So, to each their own. You get access to this ancestral and cool looking tomahawk melee skin, which replaces the fists, that you can check out an emote with. Yeah, that's it, but it looks cool at least. Only costs you 500 bonds. You know how those sweet, awesome looking weapons the scavs use are dropped and are unable to be picked up by us, the players? Well, the Prophet has decided to save us from this sad fate and can scan dropped weapons to make them equipable by players. Permanently. You know, I've realized a lot of my ideas revolve around different playstyles for one perk, and in this case, I feel like they can be cyclable, so instead of having to choose them, we can also make them, like, equipable at a certain time for certain situations, besides, like, the drone one. Kind of like how the Hive Mind switches between different playstyles of their own, based on the mode they choose for their bugs. Yeah, like that. Hypothetically though, all just ideas. On to the next one. If the Prophet can make it to tower safely, you know that blue-yellow structure in the corner, they can blast some jams at a certain frequency that will terrify the crap out of shadows and make them blip out of existence. Kind of like Thanos. I don't feel so good with this dark. Boop. Or they can blast some tunes to make them docile to players and can be commanded to attack scavs of all forms. Especially those sitting in their little castle all high and mighty, which we all know as Fort. Yeah, that's right, Apostle. What you got on that? Anyways, everyone, these are just a few ideas. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a great rest of your day, and or night, and or morning, and or evening. Bye-bye! Hey, subscribe. You don't have to, but you should. Hey, yeah. Ah!